Hello friends, welcome back to my channel again. This is Sagru channel. In previous videos, I teached you about the HTML languages and CSS. So I completed all the chapter and syllabus about that. And today I am starting about of C languages. So today we are starting with structure of C programming. How we are going to create the C programs. So for getting a more and new videos, please subscribe my channel and press a bell icon with all. Now I need your support, please. And okay, let's start with the video. Program. A program is a set of instruction that computer follows in order to perform the particular task. While something, if the program is doing something, that is why because of this is the program. When you write some program according to that the program that computer is working. It's computer, it's like a worker. How the leader is telling like that the computer is means the worker is doing. So this is also like program is like a leader. How the program is like a instruction that to computer to follow the order to perform the task. And the structure of computers means sorry programs. These are the some structures while you creating or writing the C programs. A C program basically consists of the following parts like preprocessor commands and functions, variables, statements and expressions and commands means comments. First one is preprocessor directives. The preprocessor section contain all the header files used in the program. And it informs the system to link the header file to the system library. All preprocessor command begin with a hash symbol. Means preprocessor, these are the some like a libraries containing that header files. These preprocessor are helpful to link the header file to system libraries. Means every language that they are containing different library of their own codes, right? So C language is also containing their own library. So when you are writing the program or something, and you have to specify or write the before starting the program the headers. So these headers all are there in the preprocessor directives. So preprocessor directives, like they are linking the header files to the system libraries. And also these preprocessor commanders begins with a slash like see, these are some examples like include slash include studio.h and slash include conic.h. These are the different type of preprocessor directives. And these studio is used in different times and clonic is different because of that is depending upon the program. And why you are using like that means that is totally depending of the program. So these are some preprocessor directives. Next one is the functions. Main of the is the first function is to be executed by the computer. It is necessary for a code to include the main. It is like any other function available in the C library. Main function is one of the variable available or some parent to be code available in the library. You have to specify the write the main while creating the program in after specifying the preprocessor. So this is a process, right? And the parentheses are used to passing the some parameters when you want to pass some arguments, and like that time we are using the parentheses. And to a functions, the main function declared as means when you are writing the function, that main function is used like this. Main with opening slash means opening bracket and next close bracket. We can also use int or main with main function means that is also depending upon the program. If you are using the wide main with that main function, that specify that the program will not returns any value, right? And if you are specify using the int with an main, and that specify that the program can return the integer type of data. um, so this is what the difference between the wide and int. So we can also include different type of uh, different type of variables are like that you are used when you, that is also depending upon the program only. If you want to the program will not to return the any values, that time you use the void. If you want to display the return integer in type of dash, though that time you use the enter. All right. And main function is further categorized into, means the function is also containing some three parts. In first one is the local variable declarations in header parts, in forward, in middle is containing a statement, and end of that that's expression, some expression it is containing. So variables, next one is the variables. Variables is nothing but a name is given to a storage area that our program can manipulate, and each variable in a C has specific type which determine the size and layout of the variable memory, the range of value that can be stored within the memory, and the yes, variables, it's like a storage container. If you want to store something in your home, you need that some boxes and container, right? Storage things, right? So that is like in C program, if you want to store or if you want to use something data in that function, at that time you use the variable like container. Like variables are store your data which you want to give, or variable something. So that is why we are using the variables in the C program. And in the C program, each variable in C language, they have specific types, that maybe the different variables are there that specify the sizes in which how much space it have to occupy. So like, and layout, how much ground or field it have to space it have to specify, like that. The variable is totally, it's having the layout and size of that thing what you have to store in that. So variable is like a container, right? And the name of the variable can be composed of letters and digits and underscores or characters. It must be, and when you want to create write or display the variables, so that variable should have to contain the letters and digits, and means you can only use the letter only, or you only use the digits, you can only use underscore characters, but that should be contain the letters, digits and underscore character in in three. So the under three only you have to specify the as a variable. And one more thing is, the variable have to begin with either letter or underscore, or then be uppercase and lowercase, means letters are distinct because of in the C language it is a case sensitive. The if you are specifying the variable small letter a, and then or you are specifying the capital letter a as a variable, the total different, the variable of small letter a and capital letter A is totally different. So be careful while declaring the variable. So because of C language is the case sensitive. And the some example of variables is int a and b, right? And next one is expressions. And expressions is a combination of constants and variables interconnected by one or more operators. And expression consists of one or more operands and one or more operators, means C expressions are like they are the expressions containing the constants or variable, maybe constant only, or maybe variable, sorry, or maybe combining of both. So what totally expressions are containing the constant variables and are interconnected by each other, and they are containing operator and operands, means operator means like C. In first they are number 1 plus number 2. In that we are seeing number 1 and number 2 are the operands, and plus sign is the operators. So that is what difference between that. So in expression they are containing the one or more operand and operands, right? And operands are value, and operands are symbols that represent particular actions. I said you right. Operands are values and operators are the symbols like plus, minus, equal to, and divs and mod, right? So these are the operators. Operands are the values like number 1, x, y, a, b, c, like that. These are some example of expressions. Number 1 number plus number 2, in that variable number 1 and number 2 are the operands and plus is the operators, right? In the next one is x is equal to y, right? Though the assignment of operator equal to is used as the assign value store in y to x. If you want to store something to, or you want to store something variable to the something, so that time you use the equal operator, means we are assigning the value to that x value. We are assigning the y value to the x, means if you want to give x value is equal to, that time you use the equal sign, right, in the C program. And then next place in a is equal to b plus c, in that the value of expression b plus c is assigned to a, right? So if the b is equal to 1 and c is equal to, then if you want to calculate the a, then you have to add the b plus a, b plus c. So that is we are assigning the value to the a. And next one is x is lesser than or equal to y, means that sign that specify the relations between the operators, confess the values of x and y, and the returns either 1 or 2, means 1 or 0. If it is true, if x is lesser than or equal to the y, then it is true, then you specify the 1. If it is not true, means if it is false, x is not lesser than or equal to y, then you specify the 0, right? And a plus 1 is the value of variable is a is like incremented by 1. So incremented and decremented, it is also one of the operators. We will see in future videos. I will tell you this about that incremented and decrement. Now we have to just know that incremented means the adding of one more value to that. If the a think a is equal to 1 or 5 or 10, maybe anything, now we are a is equal to 10. When you specify the a incremented, means plus plus, then the value will be added one more value, one more value will be added, like plus 1. 10 is then before a is equal to 10, when after incrementing the a, then the value is a is equal to 10 plus 1, means 11. So like that the incremented is done. And in the expressions, there are 4 types: arithmetics expressions, and relation expressions, and conditional expressions, and logical expressions. So these are the 4 types of expressions. Next one is a statement. Statement is an instruction given to the computer to perform an actions, and same like a program, right? If you write a program, you have need that means in the program the program contains statements, right? So in that if your statements are helpful to instruct to give the instruct to the computer to perform the actions. There are 3 types of different type of statement that are in C language, there in the C languages. First one is the expression statement, and next one is the compound, and next one is the control statements. Expression statements containing the semicolon, simple expression statement or simple statement consisting of expression followed by a semicolon, means see these some examples. A is equal to 100, this is some statement that is followed by a semicolon, right? So these are the example of expression statement. And compound statement means the statements enclosed within the pair of brackets. If you are say writing something statement in the program with opening the brackets and closing the brackets, so that type of statements are called compound statement. So this is the example. See in this, the a is equal to, and these are written within the brackets, right? So this is the example of compound statement. And next one is the control statement. The control statements can be executed by defining upon the condition using the control statement, like if and else and like etc, like that. If only if it is like, if it is happen like this only, it happen like that, means this is condition. So these condition like statements are called control statements. So this is the example. If when a is equal to 10, and if a is only when greater than only 5, then only b is equal to a plus 10. If it is a is not greater than 5, then v is not equal to a plus 10, means then statement is not continued. So this is the condition when the process is continuing, when only if a is greater than 5. If it is a is not greater than, means if it is a is equal to 4, then the process is not continuing. So this is the called control statement, right? And next one is the comments. Comments provide the clarity to see sources code, allowing the other to better understand what the code was intended to accomplish, and greatly helping in the debugging the code. Comments are especially important in large projects containing hundreds or thousands of lines of source code, or in a project in which many contribution are working on the source code. Means when a programmer writing a large huge amount of program, or the use that compound, or means C program when contain the huge amount large amount of statement, then at that time user or some person is difficult to understand when they are reading. So that time these comments are helpful to those people or that reader to understand the what is that program. So that purpose we are using the comments in the while writing the programs. And comment starts with a slash asterisk, and ends with an asterisk slash, and can be anywhere in your program we can use that the comments. And the comments can span several lines within your C programs, and comments are typically added directly above the related C source code. C, and if you want to add or write comments in the C program, we have to right open start with the slash statics and ends with the static slash. And also we can we can do by the opening writing a double slash. So this is the one of the example of comments. See, in first statement, in first comment we are using the static and slash, and second statement we are double slash. So we can do like this. So this is the algorithm of writing the C programming. When you want to write the program, we have to follow these like these algorithms. First we have to specify the preprocessor directory, means that maybe slash include studio.h or conic dot, like that they are preprocessor, right? So before starting or when you are writing the program, you first we have to specify the preprocessor directory. Next one, we have to declare the globals like integer, wide. So these are the global variables. Global variables means these are the variables used in the entire program. These are the common. So that is applied to the whole program. So that is what we call global declaration, global variables. So after the specifying or declaring the precursor directives, you have to write the global declaration main with the main. And next we have to open the breaks, and then close the breaks. Within that breaks we have to write the statements and expression like the total program. And after opening the breaks, first we have to specify the variables, which type of and which one what type of variables are you are going to use in that program. So you have to specify the first it was by starting only. After declaring the variables, what type of the variable you are used in mm, a program, we can continue with the statements, what type of statement you can want to do. So like that you can do. First algorithm is you have to specify the preprocessor directives. Next one is global declaration with the main. After that you open the brackets, and then we have to specify the variable declaration. Next you can do the or write the statements. So this is what the processor or algorithm do in the program. This is one of the example of that C program. First one is the free processor, and next one is the global declaration, next one is bracket, and next one the variable declaration, next statements. So and so this is how we are writing the or creating the program. I hope you understand very well about the C structure. So you to get more videos when I uploading, or to know the more about my videos, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon with all. Will automatically get the videos when I upload. So please subscribe my channel.